going, guys? I'm putting a challenge out to all of you. Rugby Championship Fantasy League. Can you beat me? Yes, I've created a rugby league and I've created my squad. So I want to go through my squad with you guys. Please like, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And let's get into it. Now, all BS put aside, I am by no means an expert in terms of Fantasy League, but I am going to be trying my absolute best. I've created myself a team. I've created myself a league, which I'd love for you guys to join. It is going to be fun. It's the first time I've ever done it. I'm going to learn a lot. I would love to learn along the way with you guys as well. So I'm going to make a series about the championship, going through my teams, my thoughts, my picks, and transfers, captains, triple captains. I got a lot of research to do. Thankfully, one of my brothers, he does fantasy for the Prem, so I'll definitely be taking a little bit of notes from him in relation to this. But I would love to see your guys' squads. I would love to see what you guys are going to be playing, and I would love for you guys to join my league. I think it's going to be really fun for the championship, and especially considering this is probably the last time we're going to get this until 2029 properly. So let's get into it. This is my squad. I swear, I have never felt so much stress and so much worry about who I'm picking, who I'm going to be leaving out. Should I choose him? Should I choose him? I mean, the struggle at halfback was so difficult because looking at my forwards, I had Oxenche, I had Earben, Etzebet, and I'm thinking, I can't pick too many people because I got to pick three of each team. And now I'm thinking, I want Ox, I want Earben. I want everybody. But then I'm like, I can't have them all. I cannot have them all. So in terms of my box, I've gone for Oxenche, Earben, Jesse Creel, and Edwil van der Merwe. I feel that these people are going to have really good games. Obviously, Earben up against Skelton is going to be beast mode. It's going to be the matchup that everybody's looking forward to. Oxenche is quite possibly the best scrummager in world rugby, so it's hard not to pick him. Jesse Creel, that rock in the midfield, that player that he's going to get you those brilliant performances. I have a feeling he's going to get me a couple points here and there. He's very, very consistent, and he's definitely one player that, I couldn't leave out of my squad. I love him too much, Mr. Superman himself. And then Edwil van der Merwe, the guy, he's scoring tries for fun. He's quite possibly one of the most in-form wingers in world rugby. And up against Australia, I feel that he's gonna put in a couple of tries. So I went for him. In terms of my All Blacks, I've gone Fletcher Newell, Fabian Holland, Duplessis Karifi, Ardie Savea, and then Beauden Barrett. Beauden Barrett put me back a good couple mil. But I needed to have him in my squad. I needed to have Beauden. I think he's going to be one of those players that is going to absolutely tear apart Argentina. Ardie Savea, for me, again, no-brainer. I'm loving Duplessis Karifi, loving that energy that he brings, loving how he how he goes in for every single, everything in the at every single point in the game. So I thought he was a very good pick. He was still pretty cheap. And then Fabian Holland, he's quite possibly my favorite All Black right now. The performances that he put up against France, he's just a tackle machine. He is a monster. So gone for Fabian Holland here. In terms of my Argentinians, I've gone for Julian Montoya. I love Montoya. Love watching him play in the Prem, and he's just one of those hookers that he's a mean hooker. He's a mean hooker, so I have a feeling he might grab me a couple points as well. Pablo Matera, again, that bulldog mentality. He's just going to fight for everything. He's literally going to fight for everything. Now, you guys are probably saying, there are no Springboks at the back row. There was Kolisi, there was Van Staden, there was Pieter Steff. How could I leave Pieter Steff out? I wanted Creel and I wanted Van der Merwe. This is like, how do you leave these players out? I don't know. I had to make a choice. I'm still sweating from my choices, so don't hate me. And then Juan Cruz Malia as well at 15. I thought he was going to do absolutely brilliantly. I love Malia, what he brings to the game, his ability to clear balls, his ability to to run ball in hand, his ability to clear pressure. I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do a good job up against the All Blacks. And then in terms of my Aussies, I've gone for Nick White, Suali'i, and Dylan Peach. Dylan Peach he's that dynamo. I was kind of thinking Jorgensen. I've gone for Peach. I think he's gonna have a pretty good game. I think he's gonna bag himself a try as well. Up against the box. I can't see them winning up against the box, but I think they're definitely gonna get some points on the board. And I think Dylan Peach, he's gonna bag himself a try. Suali'i is Suali'i. Again, another player. I think Creel and Suali'i is going to bag me some serious points here. Yes, he was a little bit on the expensive side, but I think he's going to be a pretty good option. And I don't know how I think the Springboks might try to close him out, trying to let him have a quiet game. But Suali'i has that serious talent. And then Nick White. Honestly, I couldn't pick. I've gone for Nick White because I couldn't pick. It was too difficult. So I just, I kind of panic picked here. I would love Nick White to have a pretty good game, to ruffle up some feathers like he tried with the Lions. The Boks are a completely different ball game, but I panicked. I didn't know who to choose. I think I was left with like $1 million left in the bank, but I'm stressed. I couldn't choose. So I've gone for Nick White, in the hope that things go well, and then I'm just going to work my way around it. I'm going to learn. For those of you that have never done this, I'm going to learn along with you. For those of you that have done this before and more experience, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if there's any tips and advice that you can give me, that'd be even better. But I want to challenge you guys. I work best when I'm put under pressure. I work best when I'm put under pressure. I enjoy being under pressure. All right. I enjoy when things are, when we're struggling. I want to be seeing what's going to go on here. I want to see who's going to make it, who's not going to make it. I'm probably going to end up sinking in quite a few hours into this, really kind of jiggling my brain to see how this can play out. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Please like, subscribe. What are your thoughts on my team? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.